what I want to talk about now is the difference between social context and hypnotic context. Right? So the way that you were just asking, talking, and that sort of thing just now fits with your social context, right? It's socially acceptable, right? That's how we talk to people all the time. Does anyone have an idea of what I might mean when I say social context versus hypnotic context?
In the environment, you might have to choose your framework to be able to operate inside of that.
Mm-hmm.
Hypnotic context, maybe you have a more controlled environment.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Socially, have a
What sort of controlled environment do you mean?
a therapy room.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Couch. Something where there's just you and the practitioner.
Definitely. Anything else?
Yes, asking questions would be more professional questions, but still comfortability. In the way of wanting them to feel comfortable and safe with you. You're very interested in them, but you wouldn't necessarily go too deep as to like a social, like
yes.
you might be a little bit more like, hey, give me some deeper information, kind of where that you want to keep it.
Yes.
Professional, but really interested in them, so they feel like you care.
Yeah. Anything else?
One's like more covert. But we always have free will. And give the energy, like there's more opportunities to do it right, because we're do it every day. So.
Yeah. What about the way we're talking now? I mean, what about this? Is that a little different?
Yes.
Like if I say to someone, close your eyes, right? That's one really simple way to, that's taking that person out of that social context, right? So straight away they know, okay, we're doing something now, right? This is not normal. So essentially anything that's not normal. I was saying earlier this morning, it's like with conversational hypnosis, there needs to be a certain grip on reality, so you can take them out of reality. Okay, I don't work with people under 13 years of age because their concept of reality is so fluid that if I take them out of that, they're still in the same reality. Right? I need that individual to have a firm grasp on what we'll call consensual reality, so I can break that rule. So I can break that to move them out of that, and then they're like, whoa, this is not normal. And there are many ways of doing that. The way that I want to, we'll introduce two things to what we just did. One thing is the hypnotic context. So Michael, if I was just to say, who are you? Right? Just notice how that feels. Notice how that feels from your perspective, but what also that feels to look at. If I go, Michael, who are you?
I'd say a person who's about to leave right now.
If we were in a social context, in a social room, that would go, oh my God, this guy's freaking weird. I'm out of here. But provided we've created the social contract, the hypnotic contract, so we've got the space, we've got permission. It's like, did it feel like there was more interest? What did that feel like, other than wanting to walk out of the room? Like, what did that feel like? Did it feel like I was interested? Did it feel like I wanted more than just the surface level shit?
For some reason, yeah.
Yeah. Did it feel like you wanted to give me more information than just what you would normally in social
in that situation,
yeah. Yep. So now I did two things there. One is, yes, I changed my the speed in which I was doing it. I emphasized certain words, okay? And you're welcome to do that. There's two main things that I want you to do with this. So we're going to do this again in a second. But One is showing genuine interest, genuine curiosity. Okay, and so when you ask the question, rather than just kind of ask it because you're doing an exercise, actually you actually want to know. You know, actually genuinely curious. The other principle that I want to bring into this is having the belief the person in front of you has everything that they need within them. You know, they have the ability to heal whatever it is that they need to heal. Right? So by having this deep belief, it's like you know that there's something exciting that's going to happen for them. You know that very, very soon they're going to resolve the thing that they've come for. Right? So by having this belief, having this knowing, can actually begin to shift things straight away. Okay, I don't know if anyone's heard of mirror neurons. When we connect with someone in a certain way, we're going to impact their neurology, their physiology, even before we talk. Just by the way we hold ourselves, by the way we're being, thinking, talking, right? So actually adopting the persona, the mindset, the frame of you are the hypnotist, you are the hypnotherapist, that's going to have an impact on people. Okay, so it's I call it the hypnotic context. So just, you know, getting into that curiosity, there's something magical about to happen. Right? So we're going to do the same, and you're welcome to slow down the words like, who are you? Who are you? Really? Like, you're welcome to do that too. But at its foundation, it's the words will come out better when you're not really paying attention to slowing down the words and emphasizing them. You get too much in your head trying to do that. Okay? Forget all that. Focus on genuinely being curious and being, you know, you're the hypnotist and you know something exciting is about to happen to this person. Right? I just want you to just adopt that mindset, adopt that way of being. Okay? Even just a simple question just like that, just through intention, just through being genuinely curious and knowing that this person has magic inside of them. Right? Knowing that they have the ability to solve whatever it is they need to solve. Okay? Just those two things. But not even, and I said, don't even think about where to put your tonality, which words to emphasize or anything like that. That just happens. It just happens when you're in the right headspace for it to happen. Does that make sense?
It becomes intuitive.
Yeah. And it's more natural, right? Instead of getting in your head and going, oh, which word am I going to emphasize? I need to emphasize this particular word to get this, to elicit this experience from the individual. No, you do that, you're just going to get it wrong. It's going to be inauthentic, and you know, they're going to be thinking you're doing a technique, you're doing a thing.
That's the worst thing I think.
Right? That's the problem with NLP, right? Because you're doing a technique, right? What we're learning today and through this course is why things like NLP work in the first place. What's the process, or what's the reason it works in the first place, right? Because then you don't need a technique. The technique will just come spontaneously through conversation, and it won't be I'm going to try this and I'm going to try that and hope that one of those works. It's like, no. In the moment, dynamically, you'll be able to just make up a technique on the spot based on the content that they actually give you, because you've got the understanding of why things like NLP work. Okay.